Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders, and this guy, Ruben Dias, lives up to all of that, especially the way...
That could spell trouble. Rodri. Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chance here to counter. Aubameyang powering forward here. Sane. And it's Rodri. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, shot, surely! Cleared without complication. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Beckenbauer. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rijkaard. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Aubameyang. Aimed beyond the defence. Rodri. Oh, they could break here. Van Dijk, always a very imposing presence at the back. Neither side yet able to find the net. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the counter is on. Played out towards the right wing. Sane. Rodri. And here's Batistuta, looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Messi, oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard, Ronaldinho. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nicked it back promptly. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Fired deep towards the back post. That's really well cleared.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi picks it up out wide. Takes a shot! There's a goal! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy. He forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Can he get it through? The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Crosses it in. And it's hoisted clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the pass is intercepted. Ronaldinho. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Played out wide. Big header! Oh, crossbar! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
That's a sharp pass. And he's surging through. Oh, what a ball! Big chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Could move up a gear here. And it's Roberto Carlos. Searching pass he's played there. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Dijk. Ronaldinho. Neymar. And he welcomes it in. Tries a shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Batistuta.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Belling, always looking for that half a chance. Crosses it in. Who saw this coming? Madrid certainly weren't expecting this. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Adams. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Bellingham. And this is Roberto Carlos. Turns and goes back. Ronaldinho.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire...
And the shot! And he's following up! And he hits the net! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 21.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Stojkovic. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodri. And here's the chance to counter. Bellingham. Xavi Alonso. And he's managed to get free. The final 5 minutes. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Adams. That's Cannavaro. And it's Stojkovic. And this is Batistuta. Chips it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's not an especially good pass, that. Thuram. Great vision. That is good alertness.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al
Sports
tiempo
official showing that there will be
reglamentario.
3 minutes of added time. Stojkovic. And it's Rodri. He's going to be disappointed with that. Has a look up and drives it forward. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. That is Snuta! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Rummenigge. Back into the middle. Spread out to the left. In towards the back stick. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ronaldinho. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. And it's Rivaldo. Rijkaard. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's chance for a shot, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Guardiola. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's been shifted off it. And he cuts out the supply. Rummenigge. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rivaldo, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Sané, played out towards the right wing. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Rivaldo finds himself offside. Rooney. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Ronaldinho. And it's Sané. Now it's Messi. Here's Sané. He's in plenty of space here. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rodri. And it's Sané. Out to the right. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Guardiola. Rivaldo. Madrid finding their passes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's away! Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. He won't be happy with that one.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vardiol. Rivaldo to Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Rummenigge. Plays a sharp little ball here.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Rivaldo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So it's back to business. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ronaldinho. Messi. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And Sané! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Ronaldinho. Rivaldo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, just skip Sané! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's beautifully weighted. Has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Pires delivers with wit. Oh, smashing header! There it is! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Madrid take the lead.
Look, he's...
And the shot! There's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Messi, he's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Serán sustituidos por
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
el dorsal
Adams.
5. Se va a llevar a cabo
Who
un
saw
cambio de
this coming?
jugadores.
Madrid are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. He's on it, can he get away? Very nicely done. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. That is lovely. He has a look up, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Stojkovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shot could be on. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. The ball has bounced loose now. And he can clear it away. It'll be a throw-in. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now that looks a decent ball. Rummenigge is onto this. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Batistuta. Rijkaard. And here's Stojkovic. Oh, nice touch. And it's Rijkaard. Ronaldinho.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Opts for safety. Vardiol. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that was very necessary. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Stojkovic. That's a good ball out wide. Showing good feet. In with the challenge. Vardiol spots it and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. Chooses to go back. Looking for the run. There's no flag.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next. That's just playing it safe and simple.
90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que las puertas del estadio se abren 2 horas antes de cada partido para su comodidad. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19,
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Serán sustituidos por...
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
El dorsal 7, Drogba. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Messi. He can run onto that. He is through here. Messi. Out of play for a goal kick. Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up. No way through. Rooney. Perez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Defending of the desperate variety. This their second corner of the game. Drogba getting this one clear. Chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And it's Stojkovic.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Shoots! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davids. Perez. It's Perez! Well, now it's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Madrid come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Cambio de jugadores.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? He's got away! Oh, sweet feet! That's tidy. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Stojkovic. Can he get it through? Davids.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Van Nistelrooy. Oh, what has happened here? Well, they could break here. Aubameyang. And here's Stojkovic. Messi. Stojkovic. And he's gone backward here. And he's had a hit! Perez. Can he spark a counter here? Played into space. Rodri cuts it out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Played into space out wide. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium, looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch. So much like classic European stadia. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego fought this time, surely! Adams getting this one clear.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And it's Sané. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Threads one in, and this is Forlan. He's shifting through the gears here. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he welcomes... And a chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Pete.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling
Messi! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Back into the middle. He's tried one! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Sané.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's a sharp little ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for the run. And this is Batistuta. Shoots! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Sané! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rijkaard. Rodri, and it's Sané. Here's a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Adams gets good distance on it. Ronaldinho. Rodri. It's Rivaldo! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
The goal scorer after 34
Madrid are at
minutes
the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rivaldo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his head. Ronaldinho! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Saliba. Neymar is herring after that one. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's clever.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Messi. It's a good run down the right.
That's good play from him.
And this is Rivaldo. No way through, so he's going for goal! Oh, impressive strike.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Oh, he did so well to reach that. Rijkaard. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. Now it's Sané. It's loose now, and again! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. So we're just settling back into this second half. Rivaldo. And here's Sané. Rodri does well to get it back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that is one way to stop him. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi! No mistake! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And here's Sané.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Great chance! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's tidy. Chance, surely! Guardiola. And it's Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Now, can they get him away? Sané! They've scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And the shot! He's put it wide.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Cannavaro. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And he's lost his man here. Big chance! Big chance! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And yes, it's him again. It's Asa! Hazard, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Messi gets into a good position. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! And with that, he takes home the match ball!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that's fat. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Sonny! They've got to be quick to recover this. Into the last quarter of an hour. Ronaldinho, and it's Rivaldo. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Hazard, and that has put paid to that. Rivaldo. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. Rivaldo, and it's Sané. That is lovely. Good read, needed to be. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other...
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
And here's Rivaldo. Rijkaard. Sané. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? He's cut it out. Scholes. Rummenigge. Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta. He's through, now is he in? It is a corner, good chance. And we have our very first corner. There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Al Nassr take the lead. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Good chance here! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Batistuta. And it's Rodri. Quarter of an hour played. Aimed beyond the defence. Now, who's going to be first to this? Sané unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Madrid are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Tchouaméni. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the keeper's got it again. Baresi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Maldini. Pressing high and with purpose. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Scholes. Baresi. Now Costa Curta. Baresi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Iniesta! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Rivaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ronaldinho. Nicked it back promptly. Played out to the left flank. Rijkaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Sané. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Iniesta.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar, looking for the run. Rummenigge. And it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass
There
with
will be
an
1
intelligent
minute
run,
added
but
time.
the pass just lacked pace.
Maldini. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Match day programs are
Well,
available
obviously
from
things
stands
are not good,
located by the
Peter.
gates.
It seems the
I'm
team
sure
were
they'll
just a
make
bit too
fine
busy
souvenirs.
playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, that's nice. He's had a shot! Oh, that was venomous. Gets a good foot in there. Batistuta. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Bouten, who's set up 1 goal so far. Scholes. Costa Curta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Madrid still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And it's Scholes. Passes short and sharp. Great chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Al-Nassr are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Al-Nassr couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Al-Nassr are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Scholes. And it's Sané. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Ronaldinho. Van Bouten defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Sané. Oh, super ball! Chouameni. Now it's Sané. Scholes. Baresi. Chouameni. And it's Iniesta. Spread out to the left. Oh, played through for the wide man. Knocks it into space. Sané has it in. And Sané! Oh, it's there! Just one goal in it now. Game on! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Al Nassr clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chouameni makes the interception. Costa Curta. Van Belten. Chouameni. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now Costa Curta. Chouameni. Now it's Scholes.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's intervened well there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's the throw. Rivaldo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's that, the end. Madrid perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have that if you want to play there.
Now it's Neymar. Lovely feet. Ronaldinho. Messi. Sané. Sané.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Rodri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Now it's Deco. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Chooses to go back. Takes aim and crosses. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And they're quick to get it back. Rivaldo. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Batistuta, looking to play him in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Neymar. That's a sharp pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Sané really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Messi. Still goalless at the moment. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Sneijder. Neymar. And no, that was never going to make it. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Ronaldinho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive. And it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Vinicius Junior. And this is Sneijder. And he's got his cross in. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Sané. Van Dijk makes the interception. Vardiol. Ball played for Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted. Rodri. And it's Neymar. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Quality ball. And he welcomes it in. Lovely bit of skill. Schneider, the ball goes in, climbs up big, and he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's had a hit! Oh, belter! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Se ruega a los espectadores que tengan previsto abandonar el estadio en coche, que lo hagan de forma ordenada para evitar atascos. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17 será
Whistle goes,
sustituido por
and we start the second half.
97. Diego de Mayán.
Madrid decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. In with the challenge, Rodri, and it's Batistuta. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Nice control. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Sané. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rodri. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe. And the finish! Yes! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan are having a ball here. It's just beyond his reach. That's a good ball out wide. Messi hurtling down that right flank.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Just eases him off the ball. Rafael Leao, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Mbappe. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Now it's Aubameyang. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Can he finish? Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Rafael Leao. That is good strength. Kante gets a foot in here. Messi. Schneider. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Sané. And here's Aubameyang. Shot could... Aubameyang! And that's wide.
Aubameyang clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Schneider. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Aubameyang. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Van Dijk. Now Van Dijk. Oh, terrible pass. Now the deliver, a header! And that's past the post.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Rijkaard. They get a throw in. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive
Hello,
nerves. The
everybody,
prospects are
and
so
welcome to
great.
today's
The
match.
potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And this is Batistuta. Takes a shot! Off the post! And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Iniesta tries to play it through. Batistuta looking to run onto it. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Conte. Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
That's a good ball out wide. Aubameyang. Real chance! Yes, it's there! There is the breakthrough! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Ronaldinho, and it's made its way to him. There's the shot! They've scored! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Oh no, what has happened here? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now it's Aubameyang. And this is Messi. Good read, needed to be. Now that's well seen too. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And it's Conte. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Hazard, and that's a dangerous ball. Rivaldo, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Aubameyang. Ronaldinho. Great ball, and he's in. Shapes to shoot!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Just eases him off the ball. In with the challenge. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Now he's off and running. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rodri. And it's Rijkaard. Rivaldo. He won't be happy with that one. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
And here's Aubameyang. Oh, he's charged for a shot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Van Bouten makes the interception. And they win it back again. And it's Hazard. Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Looking to play him in. Always onto this. Batistuta. Conte. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Out for a throw. Van Bouten for Conte. Rodri.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Aubameyang.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And it's Rijkaard. Good take, and is he in? And Batistuta! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Please join me in wishing
It's
all
an
the best
eye-catching
to members of
scoreline,
our
but it's
fan
a
club
fair reflection
celebrating
on
their
what we've
wedding
just seen
anniversary
in this
today.
first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And the game has already resumed here. Tries to pass it through. And this is Batistuta. He has found the way through. And that was very necessary. Ronaldinho played out to the right. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That has been cut short. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Batistuta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rodri. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's a key interception. Iniesta. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. And here's Aubameyang. Van Basten was in no mood for any of that. Madrid are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. It's a pretty loose pass. Rivaldo. Thinks about the shot. Chance! And he should have made it 4.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
So, third corner of the game. Batistuta attempts a clearance. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Showing good feet. Van Basten does well to stand firm and defend it.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Messi picks it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Guardiola. Pressing high and with purpose. Messi. Rijkaard. And Adams. And it's Cannavaro. That's Cannavaro. Rodri. Adams. Guardiola. Azar. No, again there's no way through. Ronaldinho. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's going to be a booking. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
you.